Welcome to 13 Hour Times 62
Lego Set Reviews.
This is set number 9441, Kai's Blade Cycle. This is from 2012, from the theme Ninjago. We get 2 minifigures, 188 pieces, ages 8 to 14, and retails for about $15. It's not a set you can really find too much from 2012 anymore. Although some retailers may still have them, you'd have to check. This set has about 7 to 8 cents per piece, if you consider the price per piece. So it seems okay. Actually, it seems a little bit better than normal. But we'll take a closer look at this set now. So here we have the instruction manual for the set. And a lot of the build is based on, well, Kai's Blade Cycle. We do have a small build with it as well, that you knock out first. And of course, Kai's Blade Cycle has to be a little bit of a larger model to enable features and to make it, worthy of, a vehicle. If you had it minifigure size, it probably wouldn't be too much of a build, and it wouldn't really have much features. In the middle of the instructions, we do have a section that's kind of a break from all the building. You get some pictures of Ninjago. You get the first wave list of weapons. It shows all the different weapons in here, small and large ones, available in booster packs, play sets, and spinner sets. And it also shows you the first wave of sets along the bottom, top, and middle. Then it goes back into the instructions. We build more of the set, and we do get a lot of stickers in this set, mostly for the blade cycle, of course. It also shows you towards the end how you customize your own spinners, some of the upcoming spinners in this in the series. Shows you some of the characters, the website, and an advertisement for Lego Universe, which is, well, obsolete. And now we'll take a look at our minifigures in this set. If you just give me a sec, I'll just take them out and put them on the stand. So the first one that we have is our villain in the set. This is Snappa. And in case you don't know, no, not Snappa, this is Radula. Sorry about that. This is actually a pretty easy figure to find when it comes to Ninjago sets. He's available in about 3 or 4 Ninjago sets, usually at fairly low prices. This one being one of the lower price sets. He is from the Hypno Bry, and he is a scout. Here's some of his back printing. As a scout, he has a little bit of difference in coloration from the Hypno Bry, but he's still able to do many of the things that Hypno Bry can. There's a closer look on his face. Let me see if that helps. As you can see, the eyes, they have a little twist in them. And you can also see along the headpiece, there's some printing. I've also got printing on his torso. He is able to, as a Hypno Bry member, he is able to use his abilities to hypnotize his foes into doing their work. And here we have Kai ZX. This is the ZX form of him. He's this is probably the second cheapest way that you can get him in a set. And he does come with 2 katana blades, which both fit in the back, as you see here. He has his arms like this because he's also kind of a figure pretty easy to get. There's a couple sets that he's in. This one being one of the cheaper ones if you don't count the spinner. He has a lot of great detail on his torso. He has the same face as we've seen before in Ninjago. And if we take off the armor, here's a look at the back of him. This is the traditional outfit that he wears in the TV show in Season 2 and Season 3. Or Season 2, Volume 1 and Volume 2. Because they're technically 2 different volumes, but, He does have dark red on his arms compared to the rest of his body being red. And you can see now how these katana blades fit in. These are the only weapons that can fit in here are katana blades. There's a little slot for them on both sides. You can slide it in and take it out. This is available with all the ZX Ninjas. And even the Golden Ninja. So we'll put Kai back on here and then we'll go to the mini part of the set. Just give me a sec. There we go. Okay, so the mini build of the set, first thing that you build is a small shrine. We have some, I guess, toxic liquids coming out from underneath this tunnel. And we have the Hypnobrise staff on here. Technically, Radula isn't qualified to use the Hypnobrise staff, even though he's shown in the background holding it. He is able to guard it if, let's say, what's his name, Scales, was not available at a time. Or if he was, away at battle. And you can see this is all gold. We do get an extra blue piece like this in the set. So if you want to play that off as like an antidote, where this one being the actual staff, because usually the blue or whatever color pieces in the middle is considered the antidote for any of the staffs to heal whatever the affliction is of that tribe. And it's kind of an easy build. You could probably make this at home. And now on to the main show of the set. This is Kai's blade cycle. I'll give you a look around to see all the design on it. I've compared this before to the Lashes snake bite cycle, and it's actually relatively the same size. If you notice, you can see the wheels are a little bit off here, but they're supposed to lean the bike downward. So that's the idea. You can see it's a little bit of a slope. So that's why these wheels look like they're off. Kind of a unique design, to get the wheels tilted. Helps for better play. Helps if you have it running down a ramp. You can see we have a lot of gold elements and red elements on this set. We do get a bunch of stickers. I'll put that back on wheresoever it fell off. There we go. That usually doesn't happen. It sometimes happens to that set. We do get some stickers. You see the flames on these sides, We get a little engine here. It says Octane 88, and a little cap that says All. So I guess it takes any kind of fuel it can get. This machine is powered by the Flame Sword, or Sword of Fire, I mean, which is not included in the set, by the way. And over here we have a snake count, so it says how many snakes that we've used this vehicle on to defeat them. This only has enough room to fit just Kai, especially because we have some bricks in here that divide up the space. So he only sits on this part, or stands on it rather. You might have to move the blades up in order to make the rest of it work. And that's how it looks on the back. The idea of this, the main feature of the set, and as well as this model, is you press down on this part, and as you can see it has a little bit of a divide in here. It pushes some of these pieces back. It pushes the top ones first, then it pushes the bottom ones. And I don't know why that fell off again. I gotta find out how to put that back on and keep it on. It only happens a few times. It usually doesn't happen that much when I play with it. But if you get it just right, sometimes it won't have it even on both sides. But sometimes if you get it just right, you'll have all the sides split out. It's to make it more, it's supposedly the conversion for the model. So you could have it a little bit, you see like some parts pop out. Then you can press it harder, you can see a lot more popping out on both sides. You can even see that more on the back too. It makes the blades pop out so you can ram enemies from side to side. There will be a few times if you try to press it, it may tend to more one side than the other. But it's a pretty simple function to work with. It's a little bit of a complicated build, especially with this area up here, in order to keep it steady and to make the function work well. But I still think it's worth it for a $15 set. So thanks for watching this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and we will see you next time.